Welcome to the Archangel Michael on-air show. I'm Michael, your host. Today we're going to be talking about a woman who wanted a kiss from a man, but he refused to give her that kiss. And amazingly, she took out a firearm, shot him in the chest, and killed him right where he stood. Who would ever think a kiss can cost you your life? But in the end of days, after the mark of the beast has been introduced, these are the things that are happening. Let's watch this video and we'll get right to it.
In Rolling Meadows, police say a woman murdered a man over a kiss. 28-year-old Claudia Resendez Flores was hanging out with a couple last Thursday at a home that they all lived in when she asked the man for a kiss. Police say he refused and kissed his girlfriend instead that was there. That's when she allegedly pulled a gun out from under the couch cushions and shot him in the chest. Police say she admitted to the murder.
The woman who wanted a kiss from this guy wasn't even his girlfriend. The guy's girlfriend was present there when she wanted the kiss, according to reports, and since she didn't get it, she shot him. He probably didn't kiss her out of respect to his girlfriend that was standing right there. So now, this whole incident, a family is mourning the loss of their son. The girlfriend is mourning the loss of her boyfriend. And this lady's going to go to prison for the rest of her life. You never heard of things like this 2 years ago before the mark of the beast was introduced. We are living in the days of Noah, just like Jesus said. That violence will abound. Murder will take over. Lawlessness will run rampant on all the streets. And this is the times that we're living in. Those who are accepting the mark of the beast, their DNA is being changed. Microchips are being installed. And we're talking, they're not even big anymore. The microchips are so small, like a flea. Even smaller than that. And people don't do their research and figure out what the mark of the beast has in it. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that before the mark of the beast was introduced almost 2 years ago, yes, we had violence. Yes, we had murders. But not in the way they're happening now, where you got mothers throwing babies off 2-story buildings, jumping with their kids to their death, hitting the pavement, people's heads being chopped off and beheaded, shootings at state fairs, at malls, at schools, anywhere you can think of, police being ambushed, lawlessness breaking out. Everything is falling apart all across the world. And I'm not just talking about violence. You got all these natural disasters happening, volcanoes erupting, earthquakes going, floods happening, fires going on, shortages in food. You have all these things happening at the same time, where in the past it would be one thing and then later on another thing and then later on another thing. You're getting back to back to back to back to back to back to back on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. Things are not the way they used to be, and they never will be, because time is coming to its close. And all these things that I'm telling you today is not the first time it was spoken. Jesus talked about all this 2,000 years ago. And many of the things that I'm telling you, I'm just repeating what Jesus said was going to happen. Jesus is the author of all these things that are happening, and he warned everybody about these things that were going to happen. If most of us took the time to listen to the words of Jesus, his teachings, his preachings, we would be fully prepared and know all the things that are going on around us. And I invite you today, if you haven't accepted Jesus, give him a chance. Read what he has to say. And as I always say, if you don't like it, move on. But if you do, good for you. And hopefully you will find out the way to get eternal salvation and turn in eternal damnation. Thank you for listening to the Archangel Michael Show on air. I'm Michael, your host. Have a very blessed day in the name of Jesus Christ.
Let me take you on a trip around the world and back, and you won't have to move, you just sit still. Now let your mind do the walking, and let my body do the talking. Let me show you the world.